Or more, if there's one thing I've actually learned about Nigeria, I think that Nigeria has actually taught me to grow up in the hard way. When I usually see this news about Americans going through a whole lot, I'd be like, what we are passing through is not different, to be honest. Because Nigeria will actually teach you to amend your ways. The last video I did, or one of the video I did personally, I ranted about how getting Wi-Fi was a whole lot, from just 100,000 naira that I usually get Wi-Fi 1 terabyte for 1 year, to it is now the same amount for 6 months. And right now it is no longer the same amount, but it is. I got the last Wi-Fi I actually got, which is MTN Wi-Fi. I got it for 225,000 naira, for the same price of what I've been getting for just 100,000. Like, it has increased with over 125,000 naira. So apart from that, when it comes to the medical care centers as well, recently that I've been going back and forth with the healthcare centers, I've noticed that most of the things that I usually get for this particular price has actually added to this particular price. And the annoying part is, it is not even going to trigger, it is going to trigger with like an outrageous amount that when you see it, you're going to be like, what is really happening? So there is this particular vitamin C I usually get, and I usually get that particular vitamin C for 8,000 naira. And I went back to buy that vitamin C only for me to hear that it is no longer 8,000, it is 14,500 naira. So tell me, where are we going to? Like, tell me, is there any difference between us and the US? I saw some people, some clips of some of the black US citizens, Nigerians to be precise, that are actually deporting themselves. That they keep telling you in those videos, like, I want to deport myself back to my country before I actually get deported. And I feel like it's not even bad. Just come back home, because literally what we are also facing is the same thing that they are facing there. That's just the honest truth, because a lot of us are going through a lot that we can't even talk right now. A lot of people are hungry on the streets of Nigeria, like, and nobody is ready to say anything about it. Even those content creators that post themselves as to doing sponsorship and the rest of that, we later find out that some of them are even enjoying more than the people that they are claiming to do sponsorship for. So it is just a whole lot. You understand? So if it is the issue of, oh, I'm moving back to Nigeria, I'm moving back to this country, I'm moving back to that country, I don't feel like anywhere you are, it is just still the same. We are still going through the same thing. Nigeria, that you also know, is not funny. It is not. House rent is increasing, NEPA bill is increasing, like literally everything. Transportation is increasing, and the annoying part of transportation is, once it gets to that peak, it is not going to go down. Like, it's not going to slash down. So now for people to even eat is a whole lot, like a whole lot. So for me personally, if you're asking me, where do you think you should move to at this point of your life? I feel like if you're very, very comfortable in Nigeria, continue to stay in Nigeria. There's literally nothing wrong with Nigeria if you are comfortable. And if you're okay for you moving outside Nigeria and going to another countries for greener pasture, I even feel that is like more of the best option. I can't even lie to you, because I keep telling myself, let me go and suffer in those countries. I know that when I'm coming back big, than still suffering in the same country with the same currency. And at the end of the day, I'm not even going to achieve what I want to achieve. So a lot of people will come to the comment section and be like, vibe with Sonia. Don't even say this, because by the time you come, you pay house rent, you pay NEPA bill, you pay this bill, you pay light bill, you pay this fee. At the end of the day, you're going home with nothing. For someone like me that has actually built an audience, I built a reputable audience. I feel like those kind of countries are countries that I should even be looking out for right now, because I'll be doing content creating. And apart from doing content creating, if I have any extra jobs that I'm going to be doing, that is going to be like a plus to me. You understand? So before you move out of Nigeria, or before you choose not to move out of Nigeria, weigh your two stages. Like, is it going to be more profitable for you, or is it going to be more not profitable for you? You understand? So these are things I always tell people to look out for. You know, recently Dana Kwame keep crying, oh, do not move to Nigeria, do not move to Nigeria. Is it do not move to Nigeria, or do not move to the US, do not move to the UK? Okay, a particular blogger actually took out that upon himself, and he was like, why is this lady always telling people like, do not move to the UK? Like, for him, he has stayed in the UK and he has stayed in Nigeria, and I feel like UK is even the best place for you to be right now compared to Nigeria. But as far as I'm concerned, I disagree with that. It's just depending on the level that you are, the level of your finance. That is what I feel like. So if the level of your finance matches you with UK, fine. If the levels of your finance matches you in Nigeria, fine. Choose where the level of your finance matches you with. There are people that are staying in Nigeria that are very, very comfortable, And there are people that are also staying in UK that are suffering. There are people that are also staying in UK that are very, very comfortable. There are people that are staying in Nigeria that are very, very, that are also suffering. You understand? Like, it's just a vibe of certain. So before choosing to move to any country, just weigh most of your options so that at the end of the day, you don't go and regret. And at the end of the day, you don't stay here as well and regret, because every single thing that we can literally just afford with 10 naira, 20 naira, 30 naira, as it stands now, it is no longer the same. Like, everything is becoming blah 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 blah. You understand? So even in schools, because as I'm talking to you guys, my baby's school fees is been increased. Yes, it has been increased, because it is not the normal amount that we usually pay that we are still paying. Like, the usually amount we usually pay is even less than 70,000 naira. But I'm talking to you guys that we're paying over 100,000 naira. So what are we not saying? Why are we not saying that this place is better and that place is not better? Like, just weigh your pocket and know the particular place that is very, very okay for you. For me, that is it. So if at some point in my life I feel like, okay, staying outside Nigeria is actually going to be more profitable for me, why not? I'm going to be moving. You guys know that I do not take relocation for granted. I don't joke with relocation. Relocation is something that I keep telling you guys, if the time comes and I feel like, okay, this is actually what I am looking at for, definitely, why not? I will be able to go. But if, as at this point that I am right now, my pocket is just weighing Nigeria, Nigerian money, Nigerian standard, then I will have to manage myself here. I'm not in a hurry to take any decision, because I find out that most of the people that are actually suffering a whole lot, especially in another countries, because they are in a hurry to take a decision. You know that you're not very, very comfortable. You know that you cannot even really do well in that country. You know that your finance is not really balanced. You said, make we just go, make we just go, make we go see, we go try, we go suffer, we go make them there. And at the end of the day, when you're seeing the suffering, you start calling us back home and start telling us, do not move to this country. It is not easy. Don't even dare it. You knew what you do to yourself. You were the one. So were you thinking it was going to be very, very easy when you moved down to that country? You should know that it's definitely not going to be very, very easy when you're moving down to that country. So, but if you set a particular standard before actually moving, and then you know that, okay, right now what I'm going to be getting is more of greener pastures, at least before that 1 year, 2 years, or 3 years that you're going to really balance off in that country, you're going to be doing well. So I feel like, personally, it is just mindset, one. Secondly, it is lack of planning. And thirdly, it is, I just want to go because every other persons are going. Anyways, if you have any opportunity of going, let us know in the comment section. Like me, I will keep telling you guys, if there is an opportunity for me, and I feel like this time around my pocket can actually weigh and my pocket can only keep me there, why not? I will. But for now, I remain in Nigeria, and I love Nigeria for now, because that is what my pocket is weighing for now. Anyways, subscribe, like this video, drop me a comment, and lastly, do not forget to share. I just feel I should share my own opinionistic opinion about abroad back and forth thing, American back and forth thing, UK back and forth thing, and so on and so forth. Peace out. I'm going out with my husband, and I love you guys. See you guys later. With no further ado, I do like always say in my videos, I'm going to be back, and I'll see you guys in my next one. This is Life of Vibe Sonia, bringing all the vibes on your table. Bye, guys. I love you. My husband is good already.